That's what financial freedom gives you. The ability to do what you want, when you want, how you want. And, you don't have that anymore.
So, and also too, and I know that you went from being broke to now being where you are today, right? So, what does financial freedom to you mean? And how does that look for you? Because some people have different ways of saying financial freedom and what does that look like to you?
When I was young and coming out of Detroit, I came out of a very poor area. My mother on welfare and all of that stuff. He never drives it. I thought to myself, if I ever get the opportunity to have something like that, I am going to drive the wheels off that thing. And, it'll never have time to collect dust. But, you know, also while I was working and doing all that, my son came to me one time. He was rehearsing and he was there was this activity at school that he was really, excited about and proud of his work and what he was doing. And he wanted me there so badly. And we were the only family, him and I, that we had in California. And so he was like, "Dad, please, please come. I want you there." And I'm like, "I'll try. I'll see." And I went to ask my boss at the time, and I said, "Listen, I need this time off. So I can go see my son's thing." And they were like, "Absolutely not. You're going to be quitting if you go, but you have to work. We need you here." So I was forced with,
Wow.
having to lose my job or go be with my son and see what he wanted me to be part of, and he was very proud of, or not do that and work. And I had to work. And those days, they don't happen to me anymore. I can do what I want when I want, and
Mhm.
I can be with my family. And that was just being with my son at school. But what if that was a loved one or a family member that's ill or sick? And I need to be able to be there when I do, and not be faced with somebody telling me, "No, we're going to fire you if you go do that." That's what financial freedom gives you. The ability to do what you want, when you want, how you want. And you don't have that anymore. So those days are behind me. I won't never be faced with that again.